Spring marks the start of kitten season for animal shelters across the country, and keeping cats and kittens healthy while waiting for homes takes more resources than most people realize. Kitten rescuer and New York Times bestselling author known as Kitten Lady Hannah Shaw joins me now to discuss what it takes to care for these shelter cats and kittens and how everyone else can make a difference. So thank you so much for joining us, and you've helped save, this is crazy, more than 250,000 kittens. So what does it take to do this work?
Thanks so much for having me. Yeah, so this time of year is kitten season. So this is my busy season. I am constantly fostering little babies like Pixie, who I have with me today. She's 4 weeks old, and I've been fostering her since the day she was born. But I'm also very involved in a number of initiatives across the United States. I do a lot of educational work with shelters, as well as a grant program through my nonprofit Orphan Kitten Club. I actually have done a lot of work in Jacksonville, and I'm going to be doing an educational event there on June 13th.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. And how adorable is your little kitten friend there? So what are shelters up against though right now, especially as we're heading into this kitten season?
Yeah, so gosh, last year there were nearly 3 million cats entering shelters, and over 1.5 million of those were kittens. So this is the time of year that the influx is really happening across the country for shelters. And many of these shelters are operating on limited budgets. They have limited resources and staff support. So they need all hands on deck. That means we need foster parents, we need volunteers, we need adopters, we need people spaying and neutering the cats in their communities, and we need as many donations as possible going to animal shelters. So one of the things I'm really excited to be involved in this year is the Cats Pride Go Big Go Home campaign. This is a campaign with a goal to donate 1 million pounds of litter to shelters across America, and it's very easy to participate in. Every container of Cats Pride sold is going to give 1 pound of litter to shelters in need, and that is a huge and easy way for people to get involved and help animal shelters, offset the costs so they can focus on saving little lives like Pixies.
Oh my gosh, she is so adorable. So yeah, so the way that we can all really make a difference is by purchasing?
Yeah, so it's very simple. For every container sold of Cat's Pride, they automatically donate 1 pound to shelters. And I have to tell you, this time of year, I'm traveling around, I'm working with shelters, I'm seeing those litter donations show up, and the shelters are so grateful to receive those, because what it means is they don't have to spend their money on litter. They can spend their money on spay neuter, on ultimately helping more cats find homes. So that's why I'm so excited to be a part of that campaign this year.
And then for families thinking about fostering or adopting, what should they know beforehand?
If you're thinking of adopting, I would say definitely consider, what kind of cat is the right fit for your lifestyle. Go to your local shelter and meet a number of cats. You might be surprised about who you fall in love with. If you're thinking a kitten, I do recommend a pair. 2 kittens are definitely better than 1. In terms of fostering is, a lot of people are concerned that they're not going to have the time or the resources to do it, but it's a super short-term commitment. Sometimes you can foster for as little as like a week or 2 and make a huge difference for little kittens like this. And all of the veterinary care and the supplies tend to be covered by your local shelter. So you've got some great programs there in Jacksonville. I know my nonprofit has provided a lot of support for things like kitten kits. So when you go to the shelter and say, I want to help, they will be able to give you all of the tools you need to be successful in that fostering journey.
Yes, we do a lot with Jacksonville Humane Society, but all of the organizations here are doing great work and they all need help. So where can we go for more information?
So if you are interested in learning more about the Cats Pride campaign, you can go to catspride.com/litter-for-good. If you want to find out about my work, it's kittenlady.org. And while you're on there, click events and you'll be able to find out about my event locally in the Jacksonville area on June 13th. I would love to see some of you guys there.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much for joining us and for the great work you do. And bye, Pixie. Everyone at home, if you would like to see this interview again, just head to First Coast News Plus.